Well, you fellers know how this works by now. Really missed my old C10, so guy had to snag up another one. This one's about 2.5 hours north to me, and of course she hasn't been on the road since 1989, and first time I'm seeing it is right now. Plan is to make her run and possibly drive, and one way or another get her home. Let's go take a walk around this thing, see what we got going on, and start to dig. And of course I really procrastinated and went ahead and waited till about 5 o'clock to start, which is just really smart. I really do like the paint on her, but she's been weight reduced quite a bit. Cab corners are basically non-existent. I could fix that bed though with some street signs, ain't worried about that. That's factory. Gotta have some give on her. This side's just as good. Does have matching wheels, so that's nice. You don't need them caps. Oh, okay, well, we'll have to do the 5-gallon bucket seat, or maybe we'll find something else. It is a manual. I do like that. Got windows in her. Even has the rear viewer in it. This side missing mirrors. We'll have to figure that out too. Equalized weight reduction. Got clobbered there. Does have both the headlights on her. That's nice. Grill's in good shape. 1989. That's fine. Let's get this up. Oh, yes. Well, let's see. At first glance, it's missing basically everything. Let's see. Radiator's gone. That water pump sounds great. Alternator's gone. All the charging wires not there. Didn't even bang a battery. I'll have to figure that out. Ignition system completely gone. And let's see. Looks like I'm missing the coil wire. Fuel line snipped. These are junk. Boy, this one's gonna be tough. I ain't kidding you. The good news is, the filler's really nice, and he said I can have on some parts out of this guy. I think we might have what we need. Got ignition. That's good. Got the radiator. And if you want to call that wiring. Alternator. Might even need that water pump. See what happens. So basically, it's spend 114 days taking all of that off, and then coming back down and trying to put it into this guy. And I've only got 2.5 hours till dark, so this is going to be interesting. Well, guys, pretty well got this one stripped down. They're kind of looking the same-ish, I guess. So I think what we'll do is I'm going to get the charging whirler on and the radiator, kind of the bigger stuff, and then I'll come back and figure out what to do with all that stuff. It just means nothing to me. And then ignition, and then I got to figure out fuel and all of that. So far it's going pretty good. Here's the coil and ignition wire and starter wire. Yeah, ooh, that's the chrome trim for the other side. And I already threw on a couple brackets over here. You know, this here bracketry and whatnot. So I'll just keep at her. I think I'm starting with the old charging whirler, mainly because I don't have a plan, and I'm also kind of just stalling doing the hard stuff. Because if I really wanted to see it run, this is definitely not needed. But you know, since we're on a limited time frame, let's just do everything the right way. Looks like the last feller just bent this to snag out the radiator, but snipping them back in, you can't unbend the bend to snag it in once it's bent, to rebend it to bend it down. So I gotta take this off and then we'll slip in the radiator and then either rebend that one, or I got that one off the old donor truck. Maybe we'll snag that one on. It's a rooster. Oh, where am I? All of these bolts are coming out pretty good, which is nice, but the skeeters are heavy. I mean, they're in here. One just got me right there. I'm just gonna have to probably cloak up a little bit. Get my skeeter legs 400 on. Get out of here. Easy. Easy. Ease it in there. Oh, I think I'm doubled up on some of these things. There we go. Perfect. Well, that's all buttoned up. Got to thinking, you know, the filler told me she ran, but it's getting a little nervous. Pulled the cap off. Motor does spin over, and then I put my special eye meter down the old sparkulator hole. Piston looks okay. Spark plug has got soot on it. That's a good sign. It is bent though, which is odd. But I got these new in 1998 parts over here that we're throwing in, so I guess I could snag some plugs in. So I'm going to finish up the ignition, put a battery in her, which I got this one over here by these weeds. I don't know, we'll try that. Dump some fire maker down it and see if we can get her to pop off. And then we'll do all the non-important stuff. I think I'm making some leadway here. That's installed good enough. But now I'm missing points of condenser. And the other truck has some, so snip those off. Throw them in there, and then we're off to the sparkulators. Kind of bummed, to be honest. Apparently there's a speedway right up here, and I can hear them just testing on them right now. And boy, a cold snack and a bleacher does sound nice. That one's fouled. Looks like shit. What else we got? Oh my gosh. Snap that one clean off. Let's see what we got. Yeah, same. Fouled up. Get out of there. Hear them 350s back there just getting some? Basically, I'm just looking to see if any of these are bent out of shape. I don't really care otherwise. That one's sure, whatever. Or you look for signs of a head gasket, discoloration, or water. Oil looks fine. So I don't think we got a head gasket issue. Ooh, take that back. This one, see all that rust? There's either moisture crawling up through the exhaust or otherwise. But not a good sign. That one's the same way. And those cylinders are right next to each other. Well, I guess the guy should have went on and checked this before I started, but here's the old plug. Here's a new plug from '98. These won't work because they're too big to fit into the head. Well, I snipped down to the hardware store and got the right plugs. Well, not the right plugs, but gooder enough plugs. These are for a 305 Camaro, but should work. Tips are just a skosh or a millimeter percent too long. And then I needed to buy a plier. Dang it! I got about 46,000 of them. I have 19 minutes of light left, which means we're just going to try to make her fire, and then I got to try to get the truck to do like a complete, I don't even know, degrees, like this way move to get onto the trailer before we run out of light, because I didn't bring any lights or anything, of course. This was supposed to be easy today. And, well, 2.5 hours home. I'm just procrastinating some more, I guess. Okay, sparkulators. One, 5, 3, 6, 2, 4. 153624. That sounds about right. 1, 5. Let's see, that's my medium. Those are little guys. That's a medium littleish. That's a longer medium. 153624. So 6 is going to be my longest one. So 1, 5, 3, 6. So this is the guy I need to snag all the way back there. I like to do my wires by, go ahead and use your long ones first, because you don't want to put all the wires in and then I'll be dipped if you need that long one and you used her on a short one. So I kind of do it bass-ackwards. Snip my long ones on and then just double check my order when I'm done. Alright, should probably just do this. Great. There, that's done. That looks better than Celine Dion's makeup. Suppose the guy should look under here and see what we got going on. Oh yeah, carburetor. Man, it's really sooty. I don't know if that's timing or what. That moves. Doesn't stick. I'm not even sure if coke works. I guess we'll find out. Nope, that's headlights. That's coke. Yep, that works. That's a plus. So, time to throw the battery in her and see if we can get some fire, I guess. Yes. Get on in there. Oops. Better put her on that way. Don't want these European side posts blowing sparks. Let's see. One goes there. Good enough. One goes there. And you just tickle them on there. Because that's what you're not supposed to do. Just snipped one of these bypass units on. I like carrying them, they're handy. But I didn't have one this big, so I just snipped that off the Jeep over there. And we'll run that, because this guy is so solid, it's like a, you can hear it cracking, it's like a piece of plastic. I got my accessory wires in here the right way. You can just drape them over the post and smash them in there. And that runs along here. That's good enough. The plier will hold it in place. And let's see what we get when we pull the headlights out. You probably can't see, I got dash lights. Got no headlamps. That's okay. What about ignition? Let's see here. Come on. Can't do this one-handed. Maybe. Oh, barely cranking. So, we get that battery charged up a little bit. I think I'll throw some starter fluid in her and see if we can get her to bang off. Thank goodness that fella got that guy, because I didn't bring mine, of course. This is basically all I got, is that thing full of junk and that little basic toolkit. Oh boy. It's really kind of not fair. I'm sitting here working on my non-running junk, and I'm listening to fellers run into the corners at 95 over there. I'm just doing the wrong thing tonight. That's alright. This will be a good shop truck. Maybe someday. Probably not. I don't know if it's going to spin fast enough, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. That just fired. Yes! I'm pretty pleased with that. Wow, I did not expect that at all. I'm gonna go ahead and just do it again. Make sure she wasn't teasing on a guy. No, it doesn't sound good at all, to be honest, but I'm going to rig up some sort of gas can thing, jug stuff in here, probably over here, and get some fuel line to this thing, see what happens then. I got the fuel tank to the Monza back there. That's the old race car, you know. Just run some line up here like that, set her in place, and then going to take the poverty chrome here and strap her up, make sure she's secure. This little bit here, like that. Probably another piece right here. This transition's important. You know, how she comes around into the engine bay is critical for the fuel flow. So then you bring her down like this. Get some more poverty chrome over here. A little bit right here. There we go. Once you figure out how much you need, you just snip her off. And then bring her on into the fuel pump. Almost forgot the most important step. You gotta prime on the fuel line. Otherwise, you'd just be cranking forever. Mm-hmm. 87 octane? There we go. She's right as rain. Give on her some more now, see if we can pull some fuel up. lost all my battery. Wow, what is going on? Oh, there she kicked in. I think that. Oh yeah, she's a little not good. I mean, that's bad. As I'm seeing things, I'm getting some severe blow-by out of that, which is really typical of any of my projects. Also, the starter's bad, which is perfect. And see if we got any fuel in the carb yet. I don't think so. Ooh, YouTube comment. Okay, now we're getting fuel because I can see. Well, I'll show you why I know we're getting fuel. That's an easy way to tell you're getting fuel is when she's just weeping all the way around the top gasket there. So keep on cranking. You gotta be kidding me. Look at that. Sitting here idling. Yes! Can't run her long. Still got coolant in her. But got the belt very nice. That's fine. Took them out of it. The exhaust was cut off. I never even looked at that. And it says it's got oil pressure, which is great. So I think I'm gonna let it idle for just 1 more minute and then find the seat for this bad boy. Found the seat. Let's do a Camaro. It'll work. Good enough. That's fine. You just blow that out. Alright. Good enough. 0 brakes, which is perfect. So, I really hate loading trailers this way because you don't want to go backwards. So all you got's the clutch. Basically means you got one shot. Also, I have no coolant in here, which means I got like 2 minutes run time. And a good starter. Come on. Nope. There it goes. Coming down. Basically just riding the forward gear, which is the wrong thing to do. There we go. I don't even want to look, but my tool chest was laying out on top of that. So that's good. Let's go look at the ramps. Yeah, this one was about to fall. That's better. Alright, I think I got to snag a strainer somehow. How am I going to do that?
It's not oil tipping out of that barrel, is there? I should probably pick that up.
They're empty. Alright. Try again. Made it. What is going on with this unit? Anyway, I don't want to sit here and burn the clutch up trying to do the dance. And we had the tire up on the lip, so I had to roll her back. So I'm just going to go this way and bring her on home. I should always throw something over these so when this explodes it doesn't take the face off, but I'm in a hurry. There's racing going on next door. That's a good Honda Maximus workout. Then I'll just leave that on there because she'll hold the truck down. Shoot. I think I'm gonna name it Longmire 2. Let's go home. Well, I'm at the gas station doing one more walk around. This is really sketchy. I'm not liking it much, but I had to let the air out of the tires so the old straps would get on there. But that's fine. I'll ride. And then the old wheelbase. She's maxed out on her. Got the junk kind of sort of strapped in. These are ish held on. And I don't know, it's gonna have to work, I guess. We'll just take her easy. See what happens. Kind of excited to see this thing in the light again. Actually get to dig through it a little bit more. Well, for sitting since 1989 off the road, it went onto a trailer, which is a very good step one. Made for a long day. Like I say, I didn't get here till 4. I was expecting a little bit less work, but it was fun. It's 11:30 right now. I got about a 2.5 hour drive home. So I'm just gonna jam her in the old tree row tonight, unhook the trailer and just get out of there, you know. And in probably 17 months, I'll take a look at her again and see what we can do with the old girl. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd appreciate that. Hit the little bell so you know when stuff's going on. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate the support, and we'll see you next time.